Some weekends are better on eBay than others. This weekend for me was not that great, but I did have some sales. And this past week slowed down for me in general on eBay compared to the previous week. If you watched my videos the last couple of weeks, you know that I made a video about how my sales had gone plummeted essentially from about 5 sales a day on eBay and just eBay sales to about two sales a day. I got 14 sales in that week, and then the next week, which was last week, I got 32, and then this week I did 19 sales. So, it's not going to always be. It's always going to be lots and lots of sales unless you are really, really going hard on eBay and listing lots of amazing items. Then you're probably gonna get lots of awesome sales. And I try to list awesome items, but I'm not listing as many as I need to, apparently, to make more sales. So I'm running promotion on older items, trying to dislodge those from my inventory, make some more money with that type of stuff, and always looking for new stuff. So, what I find that because I am also running my store, my actual physical retail store that is open 3 days a week and that I have to supply with new inventory, I don't have as much time to put into eBay. So these are all, these are probably the biggest reason. If I was just doing eBay, I could put everything into eBay and put a lot more items up and make a lot more sales. But despite that, even though I'm running the store, and it's doing pretty well. eBay is still, it still does. But lately, it's been up and down, but overall, it's been good. So here's some sales that I made. This one was from a Gaylord that I got last year, and not for much money, but glad to get rid of that one. I think this one sold for whopping $5 plus shipping, so I made $3 and change off that one. But hey, get rid of it. I wouldn't relist it for sure. This one is a sealed DVD that I sold for $6.99 plus shipping. This was from a local buy that I made all the way back in February of this year. It was a guy that brought in a ton of DVDs and some CDs as well from someone that had passed away who was living in one of his buildings that he owns, apartment buildings. And the guy had a lot of CDs, CDs as well, but a lot of DVDs, and many were sealed. There wasn't amazing stuff in there, but I definitely have made money off of it. I was able to sell a lot in the store, and slowly I get more and more sales from this. So this was from a local buy. And then this one here is all Teletubby CDs that I sold for $29.19 plus shipping. I sent out an offer and just discounted it dramatically. So I wanted to move it and sold it yesterday. So that was, I think, around $20 profit. This was part of a big donation from a person who had a massive love for Teletubbies, which included lots of DVDs and some VHS tapes and even some CDs. So again, lotting up whatever it is, whether it's Teletubbies or whether it's Pearl Jam or whether it's Madonna, getting as many as you can together, putting them on eBay, checking out to see what the group or artist or whoever, singer, etc., sells for, and then pricing it accordingly. You can sell this kind of stuff pretty consistently every week. This is a unique lot. I haven't come across this many Teletubby CDs before. Aside from this one, they're all in great shape, the artwork and the CDs. But yeah, so that one was a good sale. It had sat for a few months, but glad to sell it. This was a donation I got all the way back last January of 2022. This is Rave Electro. This is not one I would list now. This is one I would probably put in my store and then maybe do in a big lot if I wasn't able to move it. This one sold for $10 plus shipping. So a lower priced item, but one I'm glad to get rid of, one that I would not relist in my store. This one was 2 DVDs that I've had for quite a while. Glad to get rid of them. I ran a promotion, 45% off, starting yesterday, and this was the first sale from that promotion. 2 DVDs. I don't remember where they came from. It might have been from a Gaylord, but I had those for quite a while. probably a couple years. I just listed this a couple days ago. The Statler Brothers Gospel Favorites, still sealed. I sold it for $9.99 plus shipping. This came from those Gaylords that I have mentioned and I'm still going through, of CDs that have already been scanned for Amazon FBA only, and those are the leftovers. So I've been finding lots of really good stuff in there for my local store, my brick and mortar store, as well as some stuff for eBay and even some for Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. But it's starting to grow in terms of the amount of items that are selling on eBay for me. I'm up to 10 or so now that I'm starting to dig in there, starting to actually list them, that type of thing, and finding some decent stuff. I sold this book on Amazon, Merchant Fulfilled. I won't pronounce it, but I did sell it for $12 and plus $12 and change. Well, yeah, plus shipping, of course, on Amazon. This is a donation from July of this year, so it didn't take that long. It wasn't one of those that sat for a year or so, but it sold relatively quickly since July. So that's always nice to sell it kind of quick. Down here I have 2 lots. This one is a complete season of The Shield. The Shield. So it's all, I believe, 7 seasons. I sold it for $39.99 plus shipping. The what do you call it? The box sets are in great shape. So this one sat for a couple of months. This is from that huge lot that I got on donation. Lots of TV box sets from the same source as those Teletubby CDs. And this box is all of those Kurt Vonnegut books that I mentioned in an earlier video that I had just got in on Thursday of last week, and I listed them and they sold for $50 plus shipping, $49.99 plus shipping. Sold within a couple of days of listing them. So if you come across, there were, let's see, I think there's 14 of them. Yeah, there's 14 of them. So you come across a bunch of older, not all of them are older, but most of them, Kurt Vonnegut books. Definitely lot them up, and you can sell them for good money really quickly. Essentially, the more I sell, the more I learn about what sells. It can be Amazon or eBay. That's really kind of how it works. So, if I come across similar stuff in the future, I will know that, well, Kurt Vonnegut, he's gonna sell pretty quickly, especially if I can get, 10 or more of his books together, different titles. It should do pretty well. Yeah, so this was a bit of a smorgasbord of different types of sales. Unfortunately, not a large quantity as I would like. I did send out offers yesterday, and I got a couple of sales off that. But overall, all the offers I sent out did not come back as sales, and that just happens sometimes. Sometimes you get more sales off of those offers than other times. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. See you next video. Take care.